on, guys? It's your boy Jay Custer Gray here from Anime Escape with another My Hero Academia review. Last week was Mother's Day, so something very important was going on, so I didn't record then. So just 2 episodes today, episode 7 and 8, match 3 and match 3 conclusion. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. So match 3 starts off with reviewing the last match between Yo-Yo or Momo. I can never get her name right like I want to. But it's referring back to her and their match and how Class 1A lost and everything like that. And Deku's going, sorry that was stuff on my desk. Deku's like going over notes and everything like that, explaining everything to everyone, like Acid Queen and Mineta and, you know, Uraraka. And then, you know, All Might walks up and he's like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? So All Might, because Deku told him about his dream and everything like that. So All Might had asked him how his powers been acting up or anything like that. He was like, no. Then Bakugo comes up, he was like, look, if I'm supposed to keep your secret and y'all gonna behave, I'm having like random secret meetings and stuff, including me in this. So they were getting into it and everything like that. But the next match was was between Ida, Todoroki, Tentacool, and what is his name? The guy with the tail. I can't never think of his name. And then it's Tetsu versus Tetsu, Mudman, Spiral, and Pony, which I never really understood why they named her Pony, but it is what it is. So it's going into them, and right as you know they're heading into like leaving the area where all the other students are, Todoroki stopped by Fumikage, and Fumikage pretty much like, hey, you know, do your best because you know we're both under the #1 and the #2 hero. That's pretty much what he was saying. But Todoroki's having flashbacks about everything dealing with his dad and everything like that. Ida is like over the top. Ida's excited because one, his brother is out the hospital, and you know everything that was going on with his brother, but you know. So they start the battle, and Tetsu is like a jackass, but Tetsu technically smart with that. So Tetsu was like the reason why he's like, they think I'm stupid because we have no people who have the ability that can scout on my team, and they were like, he wanted to switch the arena, so he just started tearing everything up. And come to find out, it was kind of like a plan because he wanted to do a head-on battle. Anyway, so Tetsu stirring stuff up. This is a funny part too. It cuts to Endeavor chasing a villain, and a villain, I don't know what the villain is, but like he turns his hands into wheels, his hands and feet into wheels and stuff like that, and like they chase the villain down into like a quarry or a bay or something like that. He tells the kids to run off. To the kids when they're playing, tells the kids to run off. He captures the villain, like he grabs the villain by the shoulders, and the villain's like, I got more power, and Endeavor just like starts burning his shoulders. He's like, I quit, I stop completely, I stop. So like they capture the villain and everything, and then the kids come back like, thank you, and then we like have a safe way home, you know, this and this, and they're telling, I guess, Endeavor's team or whatever, we're like, hey, we got a request to work with somebody. And he's like, make a list of all the requests. And then like Endeavor's on his phone, and he's like, I'm finally friends with Shoto. I think he was like on Facebook or something like that, and he was like, Shoto! And I'm like, bruh, calm down. It's not that deep. Everyone's like, why is this man weird right now, bruh? But that was like the funniest part of me. But it keeps like, they do like a whole bunch of flashbacks and stuff like that. Between Shoto and Endeavor. I'm trying to think. I think it goes back to the battle. Yeah, it does go back to the battle. And literally it's like Tetsu just running in. And as he's like going in, like the entire area freezes. And it's like, okay, so you know they're there, so Todoroki froze everything. And Ingenium or Ida, he like starts to rev up and like take it off. You know everything is gloopy and like loose and everything like that. Come to find out, Mudman made the ice and everything just looks like mud. So Ida couldn't get his footing. Todoroki really couldn't use his ice powers like that. Everyone's sinking and stuff like that. So I still can't think of the guy with the tail. I can't think of his name or his hero name. So he tries to like run off and, you know, capture them or whatnot, or capture at least one of them. But Mudman like rubberizes or muddens up everything around him so that like his footing is gone. So then, what's his name? Spiral, the guy that can gyrate, or it's weird because he can pretty much rotate any part of his body at high speeds, so that's why they call him Spiral. And like he's fighting the tail guy, Ida's trying to get to everyone to help out, and then Ida's like one of being stuck in the mud. Todoroki is like he's not thinking straight. Pretty much, he's not thinking straight. So him and Tentacle like there's backup. Pony uses the horn to launch Tentacruel away. Tetsu like comes in and starts fighting hand to hand with Todoroki and stuff like that, and then you go see legendary card kicks in. So like Mudman has the capability of loosening and then just didn't have to run hard. So he leaves Ida like head deep. I wouldn't say head deep, but like neck deep in like the ice because it refreezes. And like Ida like has like a flashback, like where his brother like tells him the technique to increase his speed and stuff for the engine in their leg. They'll like pull out the muffler, you know, it's gonna be painful, but it's actually gonna give you a boost. So next thing you know, Ida's like new style Percepto boost or something like that. I can't remember, but this man was just blinking and missing fast, and I loved it. And I was like, yes. I was like, finally Ida got something new. So I'm like, okay. Then the episode pretty much ends there. What was it? Match 3 conclusion. Match 3 conclusion. This is how I know they are trying to like link up the styles with the movies and stuff, because okay, so for those who haven't seen the latest My Hero movie, the way Bakugo and Deku were moving, they make Ida move that way in this, and I'm like, bruh. So like, literally Ida was tearing up the ice that he was running on and everything. He was beating up Mudman so bad, Mudman just ran away. He was like, literally he was like, I should leave Ida alone and go help my other team. And then like, literally he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go leave Ida alone and then help my other team. And then next thing you know, it's, to me it's funny because Ida's just zooming. And it like it's like cuts back between Spiral and the tail guy, and they're fighting. The tail guy is his ass because the spinning of his, like, first of all, he's spinning his fingers while spinning his hands while spinning his arms. That's already a drill. So it's like he's fighting like a drill that's going in like 3 different directions at once. So he's like getting beat up. And next thing you know, Ida comes out of nowhere, flying, even blinking. Ida's just like, I'm taking him to the person, just keep going, have a team, and just go. And the guy would tell you, he's like, he's talking too fast. And the Spiral guy, he's like spinning, he's like, you can't do, and he just goes to the prison and just keep going. And then it comes back to Tetsu fighting Todoroki still. Then Todoroki, instead of using ice, he starts using flame. And Tetsu brings up a good point, but at the same time, I felt I would have hurt Tetsu if I had Todoroki's power. So Tetsu has the ability, if you didn't already know, Tetsu has the ability to cover his entire body with steel. Cool. Organic steel. Like glass. Cool. Still, he was like, I'm the perfect person to go up against your core. No, you're not. Because if you rapidly heat steel, to rapidly freeze it, that shit will shatter. So, Todoroki was in his head this whole episode, because I would have flamed him. So, burn them hot red, and then instantly froze them down. Burn them hot red, froze them down. Burn them hot red, freeze them down. To the point where his steel, brittle, can't do nothing. And it would have been a problem for me. But it's a show. It's a show. It's a show. But because, you know, Tetsu said that he like keep having flashback and everything, flashback to the first tournament with Deku, keep telling him about the flame fork and everything like that. And finally Todoroki like lets off. I guess like he surpassed his mental block where he had like set for like the maximum heat he could put out. Like he put out a lot of heat. Even Tetsu was like, this is hot. But he was like, Tetsu was like, we're both at a limit. I'm pretty sure it's more straining on you than straining on me. So, yeah. Then jumps to Tentacool and Pony, and they're fighting. And then the tail guy comes in, and then the Mudman shows up, and Mudman makes everything. But the tail guy actually captures Pony, but Mudman like sinks him into the ground, and it was okay. It was cool, but he had like his own, he was like tail art or something like that. He like generates enough force with his tail to like blast away. I think it was the rubble or whatnot. I'm not sure, but Pony. This weird. Pony used her horns to like she took like 4 horns, stuck it into the guy's tail, and just like forced him into jail. So that was one. And they kept going back to Tetsu and Todoroki fighting. Todoroki was losing consciousness because he was already not balancing his powers and whatnot because he was just flaming out. I can't remember what hit him. But somehow he lost consciousness, and then Ida came out like out of nowhere and was trying to get him. But pretty much helped him get out of there. And Mudman saw that Ida was trying to do that. So Mudman came up with a plan. He walked over to the barrel and softened it and told Tetsu to tackle it. So the barrel would hit Ida and Todoroki, get them out of the situation, which would be Tentacruel by itself. It didn't work like that, but it still did work out. So Ida threw Todoroki out of his arms so he wouldn't get crushed, like put under them like the barrel. But Mudman, Tetsu, and Todoroki were out. Ida was still conscious, he was stopped. So Tentacool was on the way. So Tentacool, he was chasing after Pony. Pony came up with the idea, like, if we can't win, we ain't gonna lose it. So she took Mudman, Tetsu, and Todoroki on her horns and started like beating them back. So Tentacool was like, I'm not gonna catch her because, you know, she already has her teammates recovered, and she now has Todoroki, and now it's 1-1, and if she gets Todoroki back to the prison or the jail, that's over. So she knew for a fact she couldn't like leave her teammates and capture Todoroki. So she just came up with the idea like, look, if we're not gonna win, we're not gonna lose. So she just like used her horns and went in the air because she knew she wasn't gonna make it back to the jail in time to drop off Todoroki to win. So she just hovered in the air out of Tentacle's reach, so that way it could be a complete draw. So that shows like the level of intelligence Class 1B has. So, you know, it cuts to everyone in the hospital, this. Todoroki wakes up, he was there. He was like, I wasn't fast enough. Todoroki was like, no, I'm the one that was having the issues or something like that. Tetsu was like, that was a great battle, let's do it again. It's Mudman said his thing and everything like that, but now it's like Bakugo's team, which is Bakugo, Headphone Jack. I'm trying to think. Bakugo, Headphone Jack, the Sugar Rush guy, and they're going up against Class 1B. And this one, I'm I'm very confident already what it is. It's going to be Class 1A. I'm very confident in that. But yeah, so that's the 2 episodes. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Oh my gosh, that was a mouthful. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Stay true, stay savage, people. I am out. Bye.